Once upon a time, in a small village nestled at the foot of a majestic mountain, lived a young boy named Oro. Oro came from a humble family who worked hard every day to make ends meet. Despite their poverty, they always managed to find joy in the simple pleasures of life. They believed that wealth was not measured by material possessions, but by the richness of the heart. Oro's parents instilled in him the importance of education and hard work. They believed that knowledge was the key to unlocking a brighter future. Every day, Oro would walk several miles to the village school, eager to learn and discover new things. His hunger for knowledge was insatiable, and he would spend hours reading books borrowed from the local library. One day, while exploring the library shelves, Oro stumbled upon an old, dusty book titled The Power Within Overcoming Poverty Mentality. Intrigued, he carefully opened the book and began reading the words that would change his life forever. The book told the story of a wise sage who lived atop the mountain overlooking Oro's village. Legend had it that anyone who climbed the treacherous path to the sage's abode would be blessed with wisdom and abundance. Determined to change his family's fortunes, Oro decided to embark on this arduous journey. With a small bag of provisions and a heart filled with hope, Oro set off on his quest. The path was steep and treacherous, and the young boy faced many challenges along the way, but his determination and resilience carried him forward. After days of climbing, a clearer finally reached the summit of the mountain. Standing before the sage's humble dwelling, he took a deep breath and knocked on the door. The sage, a gentle and wise old man, welcomed him inside. "Welcome, young traveler," the sage said with a warm smile. "I have been expecting you." Surprised, Oro asked, "How did you know I was coming?" The sage chuckled softly and replied, "I have been watching over you, my child. I knew the hunger in your heart and the fire in your spirit. You seek wisdom and abundance, and I am here to guide you." For days, Oro sat at the sage's feet, listening intently to his teachings. The sage spoke of gratitude, perseverance, and the power of the mind. He taught Oro that poverty was not a state of lack, but a mentality that imprisoned the soul. "You see, young one," the sage explained, "wealth is not measured by the number of coins in your pocket, but by the richness of your thoughts and actions. True abundance lies within you, waiting to be unlocked." Overwhelmed by the sage's wisdom, Oro asked, "But how can I overcome the poverty mentality that has plagued my family for generations?" The sage smiled kindly and replied, "It starts with a shift in perspective. Instead of focusing on what you lack, focus on what you have. Cultivate gratitude for the blessings in your life, no matter how small. Appreciate the beauty of the world around you, the love of your family, and the joy of learning." Oro absorbed the sage's words like a sponge. Determined to put them into practice, he bid farewell to the sage and began his journey back down the mountain, his heart filled with renewed hope and purpose. Returning to the village, Oro shared the lessons he had learned with his family and friends. He encouraged them to embrace gratitude and work diligently toward their goals. Slowly but surely, the poverty mentality that had plagued the village began to fade away, replaced by a spirit of abundance and possibility. Inspired by Oro's transformation, the villagers started small businesses, pursued higher education, and supported one another in their endeavors. The village thrived and its inhabitants flourished. The once poor village became a beacon of hope and prosperity. Years passed, and Oro, now a young man, had achieved great success. But he never forgot the sage's teachings or the lessons he had learned on that mountain. He continued to live a life filled with gratitude, kindness, and a deep desire to uplift others. One day, as Oro stood at the summit of the mountain overlooking the village he had helped transform, he smiled and whispered a heartfelt thank you to the sage, whose wisdom had guided him on this extraordinary journey. And so the story of Oro and the sage's teachings became a legend, passed down from generation to generation. It reminded the villagers that wealth was not merely an accumulation of material possessions, but a state of mind and a way of being. The village thrived for centuries, not because of its material riches, but because of the abundance of love, compassion, and gratitude that flowed through its people. And they never forgot that it was a young boy named Oro who had sparked this transformation. showing them that they would never remain poor as long as they believed in the power within. The moral of the story is that true wealth is not determined by material possessions, but by the richness of one's thoughts, actions, and perspective. The story teaches us several valuable lessons. 1. Gratitude and appreciation. Cultivating gratitude for the blessings in our lives, no matter how small, helps us shift our focus from what we lack to what we have. By appreciating the beauty of the world, the love of our family, and the joy of learning, we can find abundance in the present moment. 2. The power of knowledge and education. The story emphasizes the importance of education and the pursuit of knowledge. Eckhart's thirst for learning and his commitment to his studies enabled him to overcome his circumstances and seek a brighter future. 3. Overcoming poverty. Mentality poverty is not just a lack of material resources, but a mentality that limits our potential. By embracing a mindset of abundance, perseverance, and positivity, we can overcome the limitations that poverty mentality imposes on us and unlock our true potential. 4. Helping others. Oro's transformation inspired those around him, and he shared the wisdom and lessons he learned with his family and friends. The story reminds us of the power of uplifting and supporting one another in our journey towards success and abundance. 5. True wealth lies within the story, teaches us that true wealth is not measured by external possessions, but by the richness of our thoughts, actions, and character. By cultivating inner qualities such as gratitude, kindness, and a desire to uplift others, we can experience true abundance and fulfillment. Overall, the story encourages us to adopt a mindset of abundance, gratitude, and perseverance. It reminds us that our thoughts and actions have the power to shape our reality, and that overcoming poverty mentality begins with a shift in perspective. By embracing these principles, we can unlock our true potential and create a life of abundance and prosperity at the end. Thank you for watching the Anything is Possible Tribe. Have a great day.